As you know, every single one of my videos is different from the other. So today we are in the field with some neighbours, Phil, and we are filming something for the NFU conference. So we've got a camera crew here, and we've got to do some bits in the house as well later on, and the sun is in my eyes. So yeah, another random day on the farm. Is that your best side, Bill?
No, it's the sun. I was looking right into the sun.
It's like a dead badger, isn't it? Right, I promised to show you this Claas telehandler. Anyway, they've just turned up to pick it up, fellas. They've just driven out my way. But Claas have turned up to take it back, and I haven't driven it yet, so let me see. Handbrake's on that switch, took that off. I thought forwards and reverse would be on here, but it's not. That's the indicators. So I presume we've got a switch, have we, underneath the joystick? Is that forwards and backwards, maybe? No, that's the third service. That's backwards because I can hear it beeping. That must be forwards. There we go. So that's a little bit confusing, I would say, because you obviously, that's the boom in and out on that roller, which, to be fair, is very, very quick, which is pretty nice. It means it's got a good hydraulic flow. But having forwards and reverse on the same one, you know, on being a roller, just feels a bit strange. Typical Claas. Squeaky knob, just like the combine. It's got pretty good visibility as well, all the way around. I think the dashboard's a little bit basic, but you could say basic, or you could also say not complicated. Picks his feet up well. It's see what it's like now when I boom it out. So my foot on the brake. See, it's got an inching pedal, a bit like the Merlot. You can put your foot on it and then rev it up, and it just cuts the drive. Or you can press neutral on there. Now it's got a set of pallet forks in a bucket because it's going back out. So I won't go full height. Just beeping at me there, saying I'm at sort of 70% load there. But fairly stable. I'm just, doesn't lift the back wheels, it just bleeps at me and moans. But yeah, that's reverse. I wanted to pull the boom in, pulled the wrong one by mistake. There we go. I'm guessing as well it's got AdBlue, judging by the blue bit there. But they all have now, once they're over so many horsepower. I think it's 80 horsepower. Steering lock on it, pretty good, I would say. I would say it's actually a tighter steering than the Merlot, to be fair. I do miss the fact that it's not got a shuttle on here though. I like that on the Merlots, and a few of them have that really. You can either use your left or your right hand to change direction. But yeah, no, it's nice. I like it. See the window on this? Dead easy to clean because you've got no metal in the way. The metal's on the inside, but then equally if you drop something on it, the window's going to break because it's not got the protection of the guard. So it's an age-old debate that loads of people have between telehandlers and windscreens. If you look at the Merlot one, it's really difficult to clean up there, as you can see. It's pretty minging. See better from the inside. But if you drop something on the roof, it protects most of the windscreen. So which do you prefer? Protecting the windscreen and hard to clean glass, or easy to clean glass, but if you drop something, you've munched your window. Let's have a quick look inside actually. Engine's the other way round, so it's a Deutz engine, but it's turned on its side. Makes it a little bit wider on them, the longitudinal. But you can access everything pretty well. I think that itch is too high as well. It's like...
Oh, right, yeah.
It's really high, isn't it? Presumably you can adjust it a little bit though, can you? Maybe.
No, I've never seen one adjusted yet.
Yeah. It looks smart though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What does everyone else think of it? Let us know in the comments. Where would it go on the cool wall? Just checking the boiler, it just texted us to say that it's low on O2. That means that it's run out of fuel, but it hasn't run out of fuel. What it basically means is, under here, it's bridging a little bit and not wanting to come through like the letterbox, which is under this wall. So I just need to go in with the telehandler and scoop some out a bit, because it's just basically bridged. See how it's not wanting to fall down? So then it can't fill that auger, so it doesn't fill them magic eyes at the end down there, and then it won't fill them magic eyes, so it knows it's run out of fuel and turns itself off. So it just needs a little bit of like forced agitation. Yeah, so underneath there it's like just not wanting to drop to the bottom onto these metal scrapers. You see them going backwards and forwards now. So we'll have to go in, dig it back a bit with the telehandler, and hopefully it'll start to drop down. What happens is a certain person, mentioning no names, Thomas, he shoves it up, and when it's this time of year, there's not quite a lot of logging in the branches somehow, and it knits together. It needs to be less weight on it so it doesn't jam up. It's a bit difficult to see because of the reflection, but I'm basically just digging at the back of the shed, dropping it back at the front, and then can dig down and sort of like, I don't know what the word you'd use, poke it through, I suppose is the best way, and then hopefully it should be okay then. That's why it's good having a 10 metre machine. So that Claas would have been no good because that was only a 6 or a 7, but I can reach right over the pile with this. For once I am doing a birthday bumper not in the dark, so we've got Matthew Lasford is 40, Bob Hayne, Ryan Marrow's 1, Sam Watkins 12, £17,203 up to now, which is amazing. Archie Hallhead is 12, Caitlin Mooney and Tom Bushell is 14. Happy birthday everyone on there, and anyone else whose birthday is. Don't forget, scan the QR code off the screen now, or screenshot it, whichever, or click the link on the video if you want to be on the birthday bumper. Happy birthday everyone on there. There we go, just pitching up so that, how's it pronounced? You're from Ireland. Brohan. Just hitching up to it. It's come on a 939, but it's a little bit short on oil, hydraulic oil for tipping the trailer, so we'll just put it on the Fastrac now. We're going to clip it with the Fastrac and then swap it back round again. Looks pretty cool actually, doesn't it? Like, you know, with the yellow and the matches. Simple enough job. Put the 939 back on it now, and then he can load back up again with dry chip. So we've been waiting on a t-shirt order for 2 weeks probably. They've decided to say they've got it in stock and I can come and collect it at 3:30 on a Friday, which is great because it means I'm going to get stuck in all the school traffic going to pick the order up. So what would be a 5-minute journey is going to take me 20. Got the merchandise in the back, and I was actually back before he'd got the trailer loaded. It's tight that, innit, getting around that bend. Just missing, that'll do. It's better now we cut the roof off. Remember the roof used to stick out a bit more? And it got munched, so we cut it back a little bit. We have them back in stock. T-shirts, what colours are they?
All of them.
All of them, there we go. Check them out later.
And also, these are on.
Oh, are they now on the website?
These are on, but the stock levels aren't there. You can go there, type in your name, your email address, tell me you want one, and then when the stock comes in, you'll get an email.
There we go.
And they are lovely, first hand.
Blue and white, grey and grey, grey and grey, green and blue and yellow. Right, we think we're pretty much 100% there for the track to run. We know we're going to be allowed 100 tractors, but we're trying to get it up to 120, which we think is possible. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to start taking bookings. So the email address is festivefarmers@agricontract.com. If you want a space, email in. So the first 50 spaces will be guaranteed a space, but they need to promise that you give a minimum donation of £30 when we set up the Just Giving page. But we'll give you the confirmation email to say that you've got a space before you need to do that. And then after the first 50 spaces, the next 50 will be done on whoever's the most generous out of them 50 that are left. So in other words, if we get 150 people applying, the first 50 to apply get a space. The next 50 spaces will be taken out on the next 100 sort of email time dates that have come in, and that will be based on the most generous donations. So, and then that way then we generate as much as we can for Alder Hay charity. So that is how it's going to work. So if you want to email in after you've watched this video, it's festivefarmers@agricontract.com. We want your name, what tractor you're bringing, and how much you're going to pledge to Just Giving when we're ready. And then we'll reply then next week when we have time to go through them all with a form for you to fill in. Just nothing too onerous, but yeah, festivefarmers@agricontract.com. Just going to shoot up to my sisters up the road. They are still filming this NFU thing, and they've got to make a breakfast. They've got to cook the perfect eggs. So we're going to go and see how they're getting on. This actually is for his own. This is for his own private collection.
How would you recommend getting the eggs? Like, are they poached?
No, they're fried.
No, they're fried.
But how?
Just sunny side up.
How do you keep them round?
Yeah.
Keep them round. I mean,
Do you not cook them in like a small pan? So how do you cook eggs and keep them round? We're going to try and cook them. Well, I'm not. Sorry, I forgot your name.
Alex.
Alex is going to cook them inside that, but we don't want a jagged edge. So I reckon if we just turn it as it does it, it might work, and we'll end up with a perfectly round egg to make a smiley face. Yeah.
Yes, it's recording.
We're rolling.
You're rolling. Let's see if you.
Right. The thing is, though, you know that pan, because it's an induction hob.
Oh, the concentration.
That middle one.
Only thing is, we need 2 eyes, Ollie.
Yeah, we'll have to do them one at a time.
No, don't come.
Oh,
Oh, we've got a bit of leakage.
But that's okay. That's okay. It seems to be working, but most of the bit's staying in.
It's not, because we've got to get air into the tub.
no.
That'd have worked if they'd have kept it on longer, wouldn't it? That's an experimental.
Do you want to play?
Oh, it gets very hot.
Like,
Oh.
Right, do you want to, should we try it again now? I'm excited.
it's gonna work.
How many people does it take to cook a round egg?
Because this is.
How big's your kitchen and there's no room?
I'm quite impressed that you can crack an egg, Ollie. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, it doesn't look as good, this one. I don't like this because the pan's dead on now.
Got faith.
It doesn't get too hot the pan until you put it on the heat.
So it just explodes the glass. Well enough. That's designed to cook a creme brulee, isn't it?
Yeah, true, so it won't go with heat.
The absolute concentration.
The thing is though, if it cooks too much, it might not.
I'm not too far. Right.
All the eggs, the yolks, bled.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, that's no good.
It's gonna be crying.
Yeah.
Just be an egg with extra cream or
Yeah, no, that egg. John,
Well, let's just see if we can get the circle right.
Yeah, Dominic's sort of like that egg.
We're going to run out of eggs.
He's gonna come in here.
What have you done with my eggs? We have got some spare eggs, but maybe we should practice with one of my eggs.
I said to Dom I don't mind going pop into the shop and get some more.
This is yours to John, you know. They've been rationed.
Yeah, that's not cooking. I think you're right. Oh, it's not cooking, is it? Because that. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go to Tesco and I'll have a.
Uh-oh.
So that's what I thought might happen.
I think you've created a new dish there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it is.
I don't know whether to be impressed or.
Yeah, so that's crap.
It's not worked, has it?
Fried egg surprise.
Yeah. And
Oh.
the surprise is it's not fried.
It won't come out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what did we learn from that?
It's a very posh way to make an omelette.
Yeah, we could check on that.
Yeah.
Take 3.
What's the latest from the kitchen? Oh, we've gone to this table. This is our first attempt, actually. It's probably going to be successful.
I'd twist it slightly now so it doesn't get the bars in it. Oh, it's the whole thing was going.
Yeah.
Oh.
Told you that.
Cauliflower looks good.
Yeah.
No one would know the work that's gone into making this video without this behind the scenes video, would they? You're on overtime right now as well, is
what
it?
behind the scenes video?
7 o'clock on a Friday night. Dedicated to the cause, are you? Go on then.
Looks like I got no choice. Right, I thought you were doing all the difficult bits.
Right.
No, you want it in the middle, don't you? Oh no, it doesn't
Well, it
matter.
can't be.
Doesn't matter.
I think you might be slightly cross-eyed.
It does make it white.
Yeah.
Dark.
Now I'd peel that off now.
Yeah.
We'll get a knife.
Yeah, if we have
Yes,
any-
go around now.
Oh, perfect. Cooking the full roast dinner in turkey, look easy. Excellent. Do we have a thin spatula?
Right. Right.
There we go. Just make another one now. It's only took an hour.
Just have to not break it.
Let's go, Alex.
It's getting there now, isn't it? The one-eyed mister.
No.
Meg, like, we tried.
I guess you can't really use that one now, Liz.
No.
It just looks a little bit different. You can't even salvage it by cutting around it either. So it turns out it's harder than you think to cook the perfect egg. Anyway, that is all for today. Thanks for watching. Hope you didn't get bored in the kitchen, and I will see you all tomorrow. Oh yeah, and last night we got presented with this at the Knowsley Business Awards, so there's a few little snapshots of that last night. Anyway, that's it for today. See you tomorrow.